guys, it's Krystal. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have my loves and letdowns for you from the past week. I do have one letdown. I'm really sad about it because it was a product that I had high hopes for, but it did disappoint and I will be returning it tomorrow. So I did want to show it to you before I do return it. So the first product I want to mention is this hairspray. I've been using it all week. It's a new hairspray to me and it's the Garnier Fructis Anti-Humidity Hairspray. And this is the Sleek and Shine Anti-Humidity Hairspray. It has natural bamboo extract, provides bounce back hold. It's ultra strong number 4. I like the green packaging. It's affordable, it's drugstore. I like it because it doesn't make my hair feel like I have hairspray in it. It does hold the curl like when I curl my hair, but it also makes it feel soft and it gives it some shine and it helps with frizz. So I don't like when hairsprays make your hair feel like crunchy or like you have a lot of buildup in your hair. I don't like that. I like something that feels a little bit more natural. So I've been really liking this because it does give a little bit of hold, but it also makes your hair feel soft and natural. So I like that, and I also like the smell of it. It smells really good. It smells kind of sweet. I can't really pinpoint a specific smell, but it does smell sweet, and I like that. And then the sprayer, it sprays really nicely. So I've been really loving this. It helps with frizz, gives it some shine, all around a really good hairspray for the drugstore. So I've been loving that. For nail polish this past week, I used the Hansen Complete Salon Manicure Nail Polish. This one's called Blew My Mind. It was so pretty on my nails. I just really, really love this. I did take it off today. I filmed this video earlier and I didn't like it, so I'm refilming it now. So I did take it off my nails. I have something different on my nails right now and they look kind of cruddy, so I might have to redo them because I didn't wait for the first coat to dry. So when I went to put the second one on, they look kind of bubbly. So I think I really need to redo my nails. But this color is just such a pretty color. I don't wear blues and greens too much on my nails, but this blue just blew my mind, so I had to get it. It's just really pretty, and I like these Hansen Complete Salon Manicure Nail Polishes. If you want to see what it looks like on my nails, look at my Sephora VIB sale haul. I will link it down below for you guys anyways, because I'm going to show you some products from that haul video anyways. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out. The link will be below. But in that video, I have on this nail polish, and you can see what it looks like. So loving this all week. So I have a ton of makeup brushes, and because of that I try to alternate my brushes throughout the week, throughout the month. And so like every loves and letdowns, I at least try to mention a brush that I've been using that I've been really liking. So I've had this one for a while and I love it, but I forgot about it and then I kind of reached for it all week, and it's the Sonia Kashuk No. 29 brush. And this is what it looks like. I love the handle on these brushes. These are the black handle brushes. They're a little bit more pricey, but I really, really like them. They're great quality. It's extremely soft. It's a little bit tapered, but I think this is a really great blush for applying bronzer. Now, it's not something you would use for a specific contour, like a really chiseled out cheek or anything like that, but if you want to apply a bronzer kind of just all over the face to warm up your face, this is a really great brush for that. So it just makes the bronzer blend into the skin so effortlessly. I just really love this, and it's so extremely soft. So I've been loving this for bronzer. It's also really good for blush because it's kind of circular and it's soft. So it's really good for blush too, but I've been using it for bronzer all week long. Love it. So speaking of bronzer, I've been using this new bronzer that I picked up in my Sephora haul. It's the Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper Bronzer. Comes in this packaging right here. They have 2 shades. The one that I picked up was Shady Business No. 1. I love the Kat Von D packaging. All of her packaging is just amazing. It's really nice. So I got Shady Business No. 1. This is what it looks like. And this is a satin finish bronzer. I don't use this for a specific contour. Again, I've been using it with that brush that I just showed you and just applying that all over my face to warm up my face. So it has a nice satin finish to it. And it doesn't look orangey. It actually looks, it almost has like a golden sheen to it. I mean, not straight gold, but slightly like a golden sheen to it, if you can see what I'm saying. So I've been really enjoying this just to warm up my face. I think it's a really pretty bronzer. Gives you a little bit of a glow because it is that satin finish. It's not matte. So if you like bronzers that kind of give you that little glow, then this is a really great one to try. It's very soft and silky. It's just, it blends out nicely. It's smooth. I like the texture of it. So, and I especially like to use bronzers like this where they have a little bit of a sheen to them. Especially if I use like a matte finish foundation, like straight matte, because sometimes I feel a little bit too mattified, so applying either like a bronzer with a little bit of a sheen or maybe even a blush with a sheen kind of helps balance everything out, I think. So all week I've been rotating through my new Hourglass ambient lighting blushes, and I've been loving these. So I initially wanted these when they first came out and saw lots of videos on them. Wasn't really sure if I should get them just because they are a little bit pricey, but I actually really like these. I think they are really good quality. They blend out seamlessly, and I just really like the way they blend into the skin. They're just so finely milled and they're just effortless when you apply them. You know, sometimes when you want to apply a blush and you put it on, it's a little bit of work. You have to keep blending. These just blend out so nicely. So this is the first one. It's called Mood Exposure. Very soft. Love the texture of them. Packaging's really nice. So that one there is Mood Exposure. It's like a mauve shade. And the nice thing about these is they're paraben-free, talc-free, fragrance-free, neo-particle-free, and gluten-free. So this one is Radiant Magenta. Super pretty pink. Right there. And lastly is Dim Infusion. Now I picked this one up and I wasn't sure how well it was going to show up just because it is a really light color, especially when you swatch it on your finger. You're like, I don't know how this is going to show up on me, especially because I'm really fair. But it actually shows up really pretty on the cheeks. You probably won't be able to tell on my hand. It's right there, but on the cheeks it applies really nicely. So I've been really happy with these. I've been alternating between them all week, and I've really been enjoying these. So for mascara this past week, I used my Essence Maximum Definition Volume Mascara. And this is my second tube of this. I had this one sitting in my drawer and I decided, you know what, I remember really liking this mascara, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. I like to kind of use up one mascara and then move on to the next. I'm not one who likes to have 10 open mascaras at once. I don't want to waste them. I don't want them to dry out, so I kind of just use one at a time. So I finished one mascara and I decided to go back to using this. It's been a while since I've used it, but I do remember really liking it when I did use it. So this is what the wand looks like. It's a flexible rubber brush. And I like the shape of the brush. I like that it's kind of thin. It's small and it gets thinner towards the end. So it makes it really easy for getting into the inner corner, helps separates the lashes. And I like this mascara, especially for the bottom lashes. I think it coats them nicely, so it kind of lengthens, separates, and also gives them some volume. So I really love it for the lower lashes. I also like it for the upper lashes, but mainly for the lower lashes. And you can find this at Ulta. It's like $2.99 or something like that. It's very inexpensive. So I've been really enjoying this mascara again. So now I want to talk about my letdown. I was so excited about this product and it completely let me down. It's the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow that I picked up in my Sephora haul, and it's the metallic eyeshadow in Cognac. And this is what it looks like. And a little funny story behind this. So in my haul video, I think I pronounced it Cognac or Cognac or something like that, and I think I said that, oh, I'm probably not pronouncing this correctly, because usually like foreign words like French or whatever, most of us don't know how to pronounce it correctly because we're not French or we don't speak French. I pronounced it incorrectly. Nobody corrected me, which I thought was funny because usually somebody will correct me. So the funny thing is, tonight I was watching Basketball Wives LA. It's like a reality show. I'm not sure if you guys are all familiar with it, but one of the main characters, Jackie, well, they're all main characters, but one of the characters, Jackie, they went to France because she's gonna come out with her own line of cognac. And cognac is like a brandy from France. They're talking cognac this, cognac that, right? And I didn't put two and two together yet. So they had a little subtitle when one of the guys from France was talking, because it's a little bit hard to understand them with their accent. So they had a subtitle and it said cognac. And I was like, hey, wait a second, that is the same spelling as this eyeshadow. So that's how you spell cognac. I had no idea. I don't drink cognac, I don't drink brandy, so I guess I would never know how it's spelled. Like, obviously I've heard of it before, cognac, but I've never seen the spelling of it. So I guess I wouldn't have spelt it that way. So then I was like, that is the name of the eyeshadow. I'm an idiot. I've been saying cognac, like I was pronouncing it totally wrong. But now I know, cognac is C-O-G-N-A-C, so I've learned something new today. That's a little funny story behind it. So this is the eyeshadow called Cognac, not Cognac, like I was saying before. So it's this beautiful velvety chocolate brown. Look at that. It is so pretty. I was like, ugh, this was like my favorite of the bunch of the shadows that I purchased. I was just so excited about this eyeshadow and it disappointed me every time I wore it. So the first time I wore it, I went to work. I worked like 12-13 hours. So once in a while, I'll like peek in the mirror, you know, make sure my eyeliner's not all smudged in the inner tear duct area. So I looked in the mirror probably like an hour and a half into my shift, and my eyeshadow was creased like no other. I mean, I've never had an eyeshadow crease on me that bad. I don't even think I've really had any problems with creasing because I don't have oily eyelids. My eyelids actually are dry most of the time, and a lot of eye primers dry out my lids even more, so I like to use something more moisturizing on my eyelids before I put my eyeshadows on. But this eyeshadow creased so bad. I mean, it was so faded and it was all bunched up just right in the crease. It was so ugly. I was so embarrassed. I told my coworker, why didn't you tell me my eyeshadow looked this bad? Like, hello, somebody please warn me. I'm like in front of patients. They're probably wondering what's going on with my makeup, but I had no idea until I looked in the mirror. So I was really embarrassed. I didn't have anything to touch it up with, so I just kind of smudged it with my finger. Yeah, that didn't even look good. It just looked terrible. I just wanted to wipe all my makeup off and start over, but didn't have time for that. Didn't have any of my makeup with me, so I thought, okay, maybe I put too much argan oil on my face, because I've been using argan oil on my face for moisturizer. So I'm like, maybe I put too much argan oil on my face. Maybe I didn't let it set into my skin long enough before I put my eyeshadow and my eyeshadow primers on. So the next day I decided to give it another try. I let my argan oil set in longer. I used a different eye primer. Same thing. It was very creased, very faded. Even my aunt told me, because my mom and my aunt came down, and I was telling her later in the day, I go, you know, the eyeshadow that I was wearing, I said, gosh, it's been creasing on me like crazy. And I would think because it's a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, it would be really good quality, it wouldn't crease, I don't have oily lids. And she said, yeah, I was wondering because your eye makeup was so vibrant, and then like later in the day it was just so faded. And she's like, I thought you washed your eye makeup off. And I was like, no, I didn't. It's just, this is the end result of the eyeshadow. So I was really disappointed. So again, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. So again, I tried it the next day. I used a different eye primer. I've tried the high end, I've tried the low end. I've even tried the NARS Pro Prime eyeshadow base, which is like one of the best eye primers that people talk about. And it even smudged and creased then. So I was just really disappointed with this eyeshadow. So I've tried it numerous different times. I've tried other eyeshadows in between, and they didn't have any problems with creasing. So it's definitely this eyeshadow right here. There's something with the formula of this. It's just such a pretty color, and I'm so disappointed that I have to return it. But definitely not worth $21 at all. So if I want to pay $21 for an eyeshadow, it better not crease at all, and it better look amazing by the end of the day. So I'm definitely taking this back tomorrow. Now, I did buy 4 other shades, and I feel like those crease a little bit too. So I don't know what's up with that. If you guys have had any problems with Bobbi Brown eyeshadows creasing on you, please let me know. I would love to know if I'm the only one. So I don't know, I might test those out a little bit more too, and then if they continue to crease, I'm just gonna take them all back, because I mean, I'm not gonna pay that much for an eyeshadow if it's gonna crease on me. So I was really disappointed because I've heard so many good things, and you know, they just didn't work out for me. So that's it. That was stressful talking about all that. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Bye!